What's going on, everybody? It's Dan here. Going to do another playing card deck review. We have a new release from Joker and the Thief. This is the King's Head playing cards. And I'm going to tell you what, I own a few decks from Joker and the Thief. This is as excited as I have been about receiving cards from them in quite a while. I'm going to start with this tuck box, which some of the way that there's some embossing on here that's just absolutely beautiful. The artist renderings on this box are fantastic. The seal from Joker and the Thief, it has a nice perforation in it so that you could keep the seal intact for those OCD collectors like myself that like to open the box but don't like to damage a very nice looking seal. You could do it very easily here. I am going to show you the inside of the tuck box before I get into the cards. And there's some really nice embossing and foiling in there. Just the mark of quality. Looks really fantastic. The backs of these, I'll say as I get into the deck, and you'll see what I mean when I get towards the end of the deck, that this is, to me, a Three Musketeers meets Guy Fawkes type of deck. And I'll show you what I mean. And most of the deck is pretty much the same. There's a couple of ad cards in here. Most of the deck is pretty much the same. But I will say it is a completely custom deck, by virtue of the fact that all of the fonts in the index fonts in the corners and all of the pips are completely custom. And even just with the spot cards, you could see that the diamonds look just a little bit different than your standard USPCC diamonds. All of the aces have a very nice center pip, not just the ace of spades. All of the aces look really good. You look at our court cards here, and it's mostly just line work and shading of the same color. You don't see a lot of color here. The diamonds and hearts, the court cards, are basically all red. And the spades and the clubs, they're all black, except for the fact that the pip in the corner inside the frame on all the court cards is gold. And it gives it a very mid-century woodcut engraving type of feel. So there's not a lot of embellishment here, but they are all custom. Nice center pip on the ace of clubs. They are all custom. So you get the benefit of a completely custom deck without it being too over the top. This is still a gameplay deck. I mean, whether you're a collector or not, at the end of the day, Joker and the Thief, primarily the cards that I've gotten from them, are for gameplay. They don't want to embellish too much where it takes away from being able to use this as a gameplay deck. Again, I was talking about the pips. You can see the pip arrangements are the same as a USPCC deck, but look at the hearts. They are noticeably different. Different font, or a slight redraw, or whatever you want to call it. We're into the spades now. Again, same with the spade, just a little bit of a different font or redraw or whatever you want to call it. Save the best for last. The last three cards. This beautiful King's Head Ace of Spades with, is that a sword and a scepter, or a sword and a cane that's crossed through the Ace of Spades. Some nice gold coloring in the center. And on the script, Joker and the Thief. Beautiful Ace of Spades. Absolutely beautiful. And then, as per the usual style with Joker and the Thief, they don't include two Jokers. They include a Joker and a Thief card. I mean, they're both Jokers, but having a Joker card and a Thief card as your second Joker, it kind of lends it to being able to do different things with, various card games kind of thing. And in this deck, the Joker, it looks like he's got a king's crown and a mask laying on the ground, but he's wearing a jester's cap and bells. So is that the king disguised as a jester, or the jester disguised as a king? And then the Thief is wearing the jester's mask, but he actually has a cloaked face underneath, and it's definitely the Thief. And like I said earlier, it gives sort of a Three Musketeers meets Guy Fawkes sort of mystique, sort of a what's going on type of situation here. Two great Jokers, or rather one great Joker and one great Thief. And that's sort of the vibe of Joker and the Thief. And that is the vibe of the King's Head deck. Definitely pick this one up. This is really fantastic. Love this deck. Glad to have this one in my collection. That's been Dan with another playing card deck review.